Hi everybody, I'm Dr. John Douillard and welcome to LifeSpa.com, where we prove the ancient medical wisdom of Ayurveda with modern science. And today I want to talk about something so simple yet so profound that I don't think most of you understand the benefits of walking. Something as simple as walking. Did you know that physical inactivity is linked to 25% of the breast cancer and colon cancer cases and 27% of the diabetes cases in America? You know, I've written articles about walking after a meal called Shatapavali, an Ayurvedic technique to take a walk after the meal. And its studies showed that it actually will help your stomach empty faster so you lose weight. Shown to blunt the blood sugar spike after a meal. It's been shown to actually stabilize your blood sugar and actually allow the sugar to get into your bloodstream, into your muscles when you're walking without the need of raising your insulin. It goes right into your muscles through the GLUT4 receptors. It's also been shown to take such stress off your arterial lining. If you eat a meal and then go sit on the couch, that's the worst thing that you can do. For 5 or 10 minutes, that's fine. Maybe 20 minutes, that's fine. But then you got to get up and move and walk. Even if you just march in place, it's fine. But just get up and move for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It can take all the stress off the arterial lining. After 15, 20 minutes, all that food is now in your arteries. And it can be damaging if it's not moving through quickly, and that's what the movement does. But the research goes so far beyond just the benefits of walking after a meal. A review of multiple studies for the centenarian community who lived to be the longest, they found it was really walking was one of the major things that gave them the longevity that they have. They found that it was linked to their lack of cardiovascular disease, their lack of diabetes, the lack of cognitive decline, dementia, their improved sleep, and of course their longevity. And you think, well, if I'm going to walk at a casual pace, will that have any benefit, or I'd have to go really fast? It's true that walking briskly in most cases will give you more benefit, but studies also show that walking casually is also quite beneficial as well. So here's the science. In a meta-analysis of 16 different studies, walking alone lowered blood pressure, right? I mean, many of us are on medications and things. All we got to do is go for a walk on a regular basis. A study of 24 studies showed that walking reduced your basal metabolic index, so it helped your body lose weight. Other studies show that it lowered your A1C and your blood sugar. Another study of over 459,000 walkers, they found that walking reduced their cardiovascular risk by 31%. In another study of folks who walk 3,800 steps per day, 3,800 steps per day is not a lot. Everybody's asking to do 10,000. They found there was a 25% risk of cognitive decline. Now, more steps gave you even better results, but in the cognitive health department, with reference to walking casually was actually better than walking fast or briskly or vigorously, according to the British Medical Journal, which is really, I think, pretty cool. And also, when you think about walking from a longevity perspective, all-cause mortality, there was a study with 17,000 women, and they were taking 4,400 steps per day. That's not that many. And they saw a 41% decreased risk of dying of any cause. That's crazy, right? And also, from a weight loss perspective, with 12,000 walkers walking just 7 hours a week, like an hour a day, right? They measured the genes that are typically expressed during obesity and weight gain. And they found just walking those 7 hours per day actually cut the expression of those genes, those weight loss genes, in half. So if you're saying, well, I've got a issue with genes, it's a genetic thing, that's why I'm gaining weight. Well, your walking can cut that expression in half, which is so critically important. And when you're out there, I wrote a book called Body, Mind, and Sport, as many of you know, and we did some of the original research on the difference between nose breathing and mouth breathing. So I invite you to while you're walking, just breathe long, slow, and deep. Here's a simple exercise that I want you all to do while you're out there. Give you something to do besides walking, is count your steps, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps for your inhalation through your nose, and 1, 2, 3, 4 steps for your exhalation through your nose. Your goal, and it's going to take you a while to get there, and no strain or dizziness or pushing, is 10 steps on your inhale naturally, comfortably, and 15 to 20 steps on your exhalation. So what that's going to do, it's going to lengthen your breath, slow your breathing down, and extend your exhale. And those are the triggers to activate what we call parasympathetic deep rejuvenation. So there you have it. You know, what I would highly recommend is start your day with a walk, say before breakfast or after breakfast, and end your day for sure after supper with a walk. Even if it's, you know, after you eat dinner and it's winter time or whatever, you can get in front of your TV and you can just march, or get a little bicycle or a little treadmill, a little walking machine, but do something for 10, 15 minutes. Just marching in place, that's it. You can do it for free, it's cheap, and you can make that happen. And the benefits are really hard to imagine that it could be that easy to get all this benefit. All right, guys, thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard. If you read this article, get all these studies at LifeSpa.com. The article's there. While you're there, we have over 1,500 articles and videos. They're all for free. So type in your health concern. Articles will pop up, you know, and enjoy, you know, what we try to do is put ancient wisdom and modern science together for you, all for free. While you're there, check out our Ayurvedic store where all of our Ayurvedic LifeSpa products are there as well. And if you're watching this on social, please subscribe and follow and like our content. And if you're watching on our website, get our newsletter, you know, sign up for that as well so you get this information on a regular basis. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard. Hi everybody, I just want to take a minute and tell you what we do here at LifeSpa.com. You know, I've been in practice now for 40 years, 38 of them have been practicing Ayurvedic medicine full-time. For the last 20 years, I've been writing articles and doing videos on the ancient medical wisdom of Ayurveda with the modern science. You know, if something's been around for 1,000 years, still practiced today, and you have modern science to prove it, boy, I really feel like that's something we should all be taking a look at. And that's what we do at LifeSpa.com, and all that information is for free. So just go to LifeSpa.com and search in your health topic, and you'll get the information, the article that you need, hopefully that will help you. While you're there, check out our Ayurvedic store. You can get there through LifeSpa.com or go to store.lifespa.com. And there we have all of our organic Ayurvedic herbs, organic skincare line, more books, tapes, knowledge that we give you is all there at our store. All of our cleansing kits are there in our store. All of our herbs are whole herbs with the natural occurring microbiome, the way it came out of the soil. And that's critically important because if I took the bugs out of you, you'd be completely different. We take the bugs away from a plant, like sterilizing and making an extract or spraying your food with pesticides, you lose significant benefit of that plant. And that's why we use the whole plant with the natural occurring microbiome. So check us out, learn more about what we're doing here at LifeSpa.com, and we'll see you again.
This recording is brought to you by LifeSpa, where ancient Ayurvedic wisdom meets modern science. Get access to free health video newsletters by Dr. John at LifeSpa.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.